Hello, my name is Jorductions, and welcome to a new series of mine called Hidden Gems. Today, we are shining the spotlight on Conqueror's Blade. This is the most unique MMO I've played in quite a while, and today we'll cover the basics on how to get started and what to expect, the positives and negatives. Oh yeah, and the game's free. First off, what is this game? Well, in short, it's a fighting medieval war game. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Anywho, this game is like a fusion between For Honor and Dynasty Warriors if you guys have played it. Not only do you have to control your character, but you also have to control a small army during the battle as well. So it's a lot of freaking chaos. There are 11 different weapons to choose from, and it's a pretty nice free game, not gonna lie. After you create your avatar, you will need to choose one of these weapons. I would try out each weapon to see if it fits your playstyle. Most of the gameplay you see in the back, well, most of the gameplay you'll see behind me, in the background, will be of my Dual Blades character. So, enjoy Dual Blades. If you want to get down with the Dual Blades, go for it. I'll show you everything. So once you completely destroy Roderick, with the power of plot armor, of course, because if you lose to Roderick, there's something wrong with you. You'll need to learn how to ride a horse and play break the targets on the horse. So yeah, you can fight people on horses. It's pretty dope. Once that's done, you'll choose your weapon again, just to be sure. This time it's for real, so if you choose this weapon and you want to pick another one, you can't. So be sure on this last pick. And shortly after you choose your weapon, you'll be dropped into the actual game, basically a all-out war. And in this battle, don't get too scared from it, it's just a training battle. So yeah, in this battle, you'll get used to your controls as much as your combos, so it's just a training. And if you really don't care, you can skip it. Just press escape and skip. Next, you'll be picking your first units to command. So you get 5 to pick from, I believe. I think you can pick 3 on this menu and then the other 2 on the next. And you can pick whatever you want, or you can copy what I pick, but just pick the higher star units if you can. They're higher star for a reason. And after that, you'll have to go into a town to start in. Please note that if you are playing with friends, or if you and a friend want to play together, it's probably best if you guys pick the same town. So I always go with the first one. You can do whatever you want. When you load into town, you'll have a quest to do that throws you right into a siege battle. Siege battles are going to be the bread and butter of this game. So you want to probably get used to siege battles. And once that siege battle is complete, you'll start doing more and more quests and tutorials. You do not want to skip the tutorial quest. I repeat, you do not want to skip the tutorial quest.
Write that down!
Why, you ask? Because you don't know how to control your units off the bat, so it's going to teach you how to control your units. It's also going to teach you what your units can do. It's also going to teach you how to use ladders, very important. It's going to teach you how to make your units use ladders, and it's also going to show you how to use artillery. Artillery is basically cannons, fire powers, just catapults. It's a lot. So do not skip the tutorial. Don't skip it. Moving forward on what to expect. This game is a grind. I repeat, this game is a grind. Now, hopefully that doesn't scare you off too badly, because each MMO is a grind, so if you're expecting an MMO not to be grindy, then you're in the wrong video and you're playing the wrong type of games. So anywho, it's a grind, but it's rewarding once you know what you're doing. I stress that very strongly, once you know what you're doing. You can unlock skills for your character as well as your units, so basically, you and your homies level up. Your units have unique skill trees, just like you, and as they grow stronger, so will you. So yeah, expect a bit of confusing items. There are a lot of items for you as well as for your units. I would say there's more items for your units than you. And there's gonna be a ton of items in this game that are not explained the greatest, but you're definitely gonna have to read each and every item just so you know what you're doing, just to expect that. Now, one of the most confusing things about this game right off the bat is the unit tree. So there aren't really a lot of games with units like this, so that's why it's unique, first and foremost. But I'll try to explain the unit tree as best as I can. I'll probably make a more in-depth guide further down the road, so subscribe for that. But here you go. It'll be overwhelming at first. Heck, it still is. But simply put, you can only get units in the era that you have unlocked, first and foremost. So if you want to unlock another era, you have to make, let's say, 4 units. You have to read what you need to unlock on that era. So you just have to scroll your mouse over there and you might say you need 4 units of the silver era to unlock the heroic era. So basically you just need to make 4 blue units, simply put. So yeah, we'll make a more in-depth guide for this, but simply put, that's what you need to do. Now, the million-dollar question: is this game worth my time? First and foremost, I don't know you. I'm just kidding. First and foremost, let me split this into a positive and negatives. So first off, positives. This game is different. This game's a lot of fun. The combat feels amazing, and most importantly, it feels different on every weapon you play. So it's replayable. There's lots of different playstyles, and there are lots of PvP and PvE modes. So you can play against actual users, or you can play against computers. Up to you. But PvP is the driven focus of this game. And this game is very new, so you won't rarely get matched into super max basement players like you do in League of Legends. Shout out to League of Legends and Riot Games for making your matchmaking dreadful. Anywho, so you won't get matched with basement players off the bat. So if you're a noob, like most of you are, and me, you will get noob lobbies. The unit control in this game is easy to understand. It's not super complicated, is the word. It does take a minute to get used to, because you've never had to play an MMO when you had to control a small army of 30-something people in the back. But anywho, once you understand the controls and how to use your units, you're as good as God. You are good to go. Moving on to the negatives. This game does have pay-to-win mechanics.
Nani?
Big shocker. Yeah, it's a free game. Every free game has pay-to-win mechanics. So anywho, let me explain the free-to-win mechanics. They're not as bad as I originally thought they were. So anywho, the one thing I can say, you don't really have to pay for their battle pass. They give you stuff if you don't pay as well. So they're trying to pull you in, but they're not over the top. It's not like you're missing out on too much if you don't pay for it. Their battle pass is $10. It lasts all season. And even if you don't buy it, yeah, you don't have to buy it, I'll say it again. You can still benefit from it. So there are basically 2 tiers of the battle pass. There's the free side, and there's the side that you have to pay for. So every 2 levels that you level up on the battle pass, when you're free, you get items. And those items are honestly pretty useful. They give you EXP boost, like EXP boost for your units, artillery pieces, like cannons and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty solid. And not gonna lie, you can easily and comfortably grind without the battle pass. So that is a plus. If you just want to play this game for free and you don't have to pay for anything, just don't pay for anything. Okay, moving on to another negative. The game has long queue times. And this should come as a surprise to no one. This game has a good, solid community. Everybody who plays it thoroughly enjoys it. But however, it is on the smaller side. So not every game mode queues up quickly. However, the main game mode that they have is basically Siege Battle, and that's the one that you'll probably see gameplay of right now. That is probably the most important queue that you need to worry about, and that one loads up just fine. Probably the longest queue I've had was 2 minutes, which is nothing. So anywho, if you're playing outside of the Siege mode, you might be looking at a queue time of probably 2 to 5 minutes. It's not super bad, but at the same time, it's not super great, but that's just on the side of being a smaller game, and I can only see that getting better and better. Overall, this game is great. It just so happens to be free, and it's on the rise, honestly. The combat is great, fluid, and a lot of fun. My challenge to anyone watching this video and you're kind of on the fence about it, just download it, play it to level 30, and of course, if you don't like it, you can uninstall. But I'm saying play to level 30 because that's when the good gear kicks in, so you'll kind of be on the same page as everybody else. The only difference is how you play and how effective you are. So it's definitely worth your time if you're looking for an MMO. So if you are kind of done with MMOs and you're just bored, want a new one, this is definitely the one for you. I hope that answers the questions you might have had. If you're not subscribed to my channel, shame on you. Anywho, I'll be making a beginner's guide real soon for all you new players. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch for more insight and laugh. Once again, my name is Jorductions, and I thank you for watching.
Rob, we never died.
Nah, once. A plus,